What? These are boiled eggs?
I'll have that one. I think my mom boiled the other day and I didn't eat them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is this one too? Kind of feels like it now. Oh my god, it is.
You can probably feel them. You can do this.
Right, it spins.
It doesn't because the cooked one they will stand up. Look.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I have never noticed that.
And then the raw eggs wouldn't.
That's crazy.
Breakfast today, we had a big bowl of oatmeal with some protein powder in it. I also put some oat milk, a couple of eggs, a little bit of peanut butter, maple syrup, and some strawberries to top it off. And then we followed that up with our workouts. So today was our shoulder day and arm day. We started off with the most important muscle group, that is the side delts. We started off with our staple exercise, which is the cable lateral raise. Try to go up as heavy as I could today for a top set, but the weight was not moving as I wanted today. I'm thinking yesterday we had a day that did not consist of as many carbs as I wanted, so perhaps my energy today coming in wasn't the most in terms of how much glycogen was in the muscle, maybe affecting my ability to produce force, or maybe that the fatigue was just up, not sure. But we're going to continue monitoring that exercise and hopefully get that up over time a little bit more. And then we followed that up with a cable chest fly, a little bit of an incline here to target that upper chest. So part of my days are included the chest in the shoulder day, just to get a little bit more volume on that upper part of the chest that I'm not getting throughout the rest of the week. Then we have a overhead seated shoulder press here, about 185 pounds. Getting this for a couple sets of 8 felt pretty good after doing those flies, and yeah, felt really stable on this nice new bench that we have. Got the pump cover off, got to hit those front delts a little bit too. I've been liking this setup on the rack where I'm just leaning into it, and then that just gives me super stable feeling. Just going for 30 pounds here on a single arm front delt raise. These felt quite good. I'm going to start to incorporate these a little bit more in my training routine as well. Then next up, we hit some rear delts. So this is a setup which is pretty interesting because the rear delts, if you look at the fiber orientation, it kind of sweeps down a little bit. So it's kind of a declining fiber orientation. So with the movement of the arm path here, I'm going slightly down in conjunction with those fibers. Using the cable lat pull down here to set it up felt really good. I'm starting to work my weights up on that per week now. And then we got some triceps next. This is another staple that I've been working on, is the seated cable overhead extension. Yeah, not much to be said here. Just trying to work up the weights, progressively overloading this and locking in that upper arm, getting that stretch in that tricep when those hands get behind the head. See big Frankie over there with his side delt training as well. And then we finish off the day with a little bit of abs, a cable ab crunch here. Just focus on making sure that the hips are not moving too much and that the abs are doing the work coming down. So we're looking for spinal flexion on the way down, and we're looking for spinal extension on the way up. So we're making sure those hip flexors are not taking over, that the lower back is not taking over, and just again trying to load up the weight here because the abs can really take a little bit more weight to get that thickness built up in there, which is definitely needed in men's physique. And then, oh yes, we forgot to throw in a little bit more of the side delts here just at the finish. We used some dumbbells just to spam a little bit more on the side delt raises, this time hitting them seated just to get a little bit more of that, again, stability component in there, and just repping up a little bit higher rep range here compared to the cable lateral raise I did earlier. and just kind of finishing it off. So let's do a recap to 2024. This was when I had just finished doing a big bench press goal, and I hit my goal of 405 pounds, ended up hitting 415 pounds for 1 rep max. And then that was a period of time where I was definitely the biggest I've been in my life. I was hovering about 245 pounds at my peak, and it was good for strength, but in terms of how I felt overall and how I felt in physique and aesthetic wise, it was definitely not my best. And that's when I decided that, okay, there was a goal that I wanted to pursue for a long time, and that was bodybuilding. And so I hired a coach, an online coach, and we started working together in December of 2024. And that led up to my show in July. So that period of time, my main goal was to get down to a stage lean readiness, and that required me to lose at least 50, more toward 60 pounds. So that's exactly what I did. It took me 8 months to get from about 245 pounds to about 186 pounds at my lowest. But even then, I could have been leaner for the competition. So it really pushed my body to let me know, okay, what is the leanest that I need to be, and how much more do I need more to get even more competitive. So fast forward to now 2026. Today is New Year's Day, January 1st, 2026, and we are setting a new goal for this year. So last year it took me 8 months to lose almost 60 pounds. And this year the goal is to lose about 45 to 50 pounds, roughly, in 5 to 6 months time. So that will put me at about 185, if not a little bit less, pounds, hopefully. So currently I am 228 to 229 pounds in the morning. So if I were to lose about 50 of those pounds, it should put me in that range where I can be a little bit more competitive for a possible show that I want to be doing in the spring or summer of this year. And yeah, that's the goal right now. Big improvements this past 5 to 6 months. So after July, after my first show, I rebounded, not gonna lie, I rebounded quite a bit. First couple of weeks, I had attempted a reverse diet, and it went fairly well first couple of weeks, and then I started to have much more enjoyable foods much more often. And although my performance in the gym did climb up pretty quickly, so did my excess body fat. So I shot up pretty much 40 pounds in about 5 months now. So we're talking end of July, start of August to now January. And now the goal is to lose it back once again. But this time it's going to be more efficient. I've learned quite a bit more since that last preparation till now, and I'm going to apply those things for this next prep. Main things are I'm going to be tracking a little bit more diligently, especially with going out, and I'll be meal prepping a little bit more as well. So yeah, the goal now 50 pounds roughly in 5-6 months, and the goal is competition ultimately, but we'll see what shows there are and which one to aim for. But yeah, that's a recap of what we're gonna be doing. And yeah, for men's physique, the deltoids, the shoulders, the back, the abs, the chest, these are all some of the muscle groups that they're really looking for to be not only big but lean, to have that kind of V frame, V taper, small waist, wide shoulders, wide back. So these are some of the things that I believe that I have improved for this past bulking period, and yeah, I can't wait to show what new improvements I have made over the past period. And yeah, I hope you guys follow along, and I will be documenting this prep as best as I can. And so just please bear with me, as this is something new for me, but I am excited to show you guys the documentation and preparation. So follow along. I hope you get motivated or inspired, and maybe join me on this journey of weight loss, fat loss, and body transformation. I'll see you guys